Hello, everybody. I am Miranda Mikhailis, and I hope this video turns out well because the last time there was major audio problems. Like it kept making this weird, terrible screeching sound that was kind of like hurting my ears when I put it on replay. I don't know why it does that. But in this video, I have, quite a bit to cover, and I'm going to cover quite a bit. And I hope that this video is very informative. Now, I'll just give you guys a little bit of background of myself, and that is, I used to be part of the Navy, not for very long because I got honorably discharged, right, really quickly because of medical reasons. Let me show you, like, this is what I wore. This is what I wore, Navy. See? Yeah, I tried to be part of the Navy, tried, but I was just medically discharged because, honorably discharged because of medical reasons. I didn't really get all that far because I was just constantly sick. Like, you guys probably don't know this about me. Some of you do. Like, I know that Anders knows, but many of you probably don't know. But I have this problem with chronically coughing, chronically hacking, and I have just been viewed as too sick to be part of the military. So when I say I wasn't there for long, I really just didn't make the cut because chronic coughing, chronic hacking, constantly sick, and then there's all of those allergies. It was kind of like I was allergic to everything. So they just had to get rid of me because I was just too sick to be there. And it was a bit sad, but life goes on. Life just moves forward. But it was something I really cared about. It was something that was important to me. Being in a Navy ship, it just seemed like it would be something I'd be interested in doing. And I really wanted to do basic training, but I was just too sick to be with them. But still, I would really like to do is help veterans. I do donate to help them, and I have found I did some research and I found articles on how we could help our veterans. And one is the CNN article, and number one is give a veteran a ride. And like if you don't want to give rides to strangers, I understand that many people don't want to give a stranger a ride, but it would be nice if you could give a veteran a ride. And that's number one. Number two is donate frequent flyer miles. The Fisher House Foundation has a network of homes underground of military and VA hospitals around the country. These homes help family members be close during the hospitalization of a loved one for a combat injury, illness, or disease. Fisher House operates the Hero Miles programming using donated frequent flyer miles to bring family members to the bedside of injured servicemen members. You can also volunteer or donate household items, which is, really amazing. And I'll get more into that later. Sponsor a companion dog for veterans with PTSD. More than a third of all Iraq and Afghanistan veterans have or will experience PTSD, and veterans of past wars are still dealing with the ghosts of their time in service. Coping with PTSD can put stress on not just veterans but also their families. Puppies Behind Bars is a program which prisoners train companion dogs with veterans with PTSD. Donors can sponsor a dog and receive updates on the dog's training and life with its veteran. And a friend talked to me about this. That's the one bad thing about dogs is that dogs die, So it's kind of like a dog may help you with PTSD, especially if your family is no longer around. If you got a divorce, it would be nice to have a dog to be there for you. But one of the downsides is that dogs die, and that sucks. If you have PTSD and your dog dies, that would make you really upset even more. And I didn't even think of that, but it was good that he brought it up. Help build a home for severely injured vets. Severely injured veterans often come home needing a place to live that better accommodates their physical disabilities. Building homes for heroes builds specially modified homes for veterans that help them live independently. These homes are provided at no cost to the veterans. That is great. No cost to the veterans, which is awesome. The organization also provides financial planning services. Keep veterans off the streets. This is number 5. In times of war, exhausted combat units were removed from the battlefield to stand down in a place of relative security to rest. The Department of Veterans Affairs Stand Down program is designed to help homeless veterans come back to life on the streets. Stand down Stand downs are usually 1 to 3 day events providing food, shelter, clothing, and health screenings to homeless and unemployed veterans. To find a stand down program in your community, contact your local VA hospital in the VA Medical Center directory. A phone call can also make a difference in the life of a veteran who is homeless or at risk of becoming homeless. Call 877-48-VETS or 877-424-3838 to be connected 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with help at VA. Number 6, send a care package or letter. Operation Gratitude has sent more than 1.5 million individually addressed care package to the military community. The packages are sent to current military members as well as veterans, wounded warriors, and their caregivers. As more American troops return to civilian life, the Operation Gratitude Veterans Program has been growing. It also has led to writing campaign encouraging everyone to write handwritten letters of gratitude to veterans. Help them take flight. That's number 7. The Honor Flights Network helps veterans of the greatest generation make a free pilgrimage to the World War II Memorial on the National Mall in Washington. You can volunteer to escort statesmen and women on the flights to see the memorial. Honor Flights also helps terminally ill veterans who serve in any conflict visit memorials to those wars in Washington as well. 8. Share their stories. So many veterans' stories have been left untold, but the Library of Congress is collecting details of veterans of every war with the Veterans History Project. If you are related to a veteran or know one who has a story to tell, let the Library of Congress wants to hear it. Help veterans share their stories before it's too late. Number 9 is say thank you. And this is a CNN article, and it is okay if you do not remember all of this because I will put the link in the description below. And there is another thing I want to show you. It's called Lifeline for Vets, and it says to help stop veteran suicides. And the website is nvf.org. But you do not, I mean, if you don't remember, if you do not remember this, the links will be in the description below so that if you have a hard time remembering, the links is down below. And so I want to share my conversation with his permission with a veteran I was talking to on Twitter. He is an amazing guy. He is MCJK. And again, I got his permission on Twitter to share the DMs. So I'm not just sharing the DMs without permission. I did ask him for permission first, and he told me it's okay. And I will be, with his permission, leaving his handle, down below if you are a veteran and if you need another veteran to talk to. I was asking him about the links because I wanted to see if they're any good and if they really do help the veterans that they claim to help, or because, not all things help like they say they would. And he says, for the most parts, these are good. Veteran suicides are for so many reasons that just having a phone line is a big help. The care package I received was very nice and greatly appreciated. One of the harder things for me was getting used to being back home. I just needed time to adjust in space. I know people like to say thank you for your service, but for me, I don't particularly like to be the center of it all. I have learned to accept it and like getting an award in front of everyone, but it is something I had to learn to accept. Fisher House is so awesome. Neither me nor my family ever needed it, but I did encounter it working in my civilian job. Families are so grateful for the help, and it removes so much stress from the military member. The other things like the PTSD and building homes helps those who need it, and even more promotion of such programs gives those of us who are not in need a sense we are not forgotten. I mean, most of us do not need someone to build a house, but seeing others being helped definitely. I cannot make that word out. I think he meant to say builds morale for the rest of us. The free house does sound cool. I don't really know how sponsoring dogs is done exactly, and some vets do find their companionship comforting. I had a family, I had my family, so it wasn't a big deal for me, but for those single men and women, it is good, but can be a dual-edged sword since pets have a shorter lifespan than humans. One statement I would like to make is that PTSD is real, but too many people who do not take it seriously or attempt to use it as an excuse, personal gain. I think the book should be thrown at these people as they only make it worse for those suffering. There would be enough resources to take care of this if the corruption was rooted out. And he says, I would also like to remind people that those of us who serve the military are individuals, and these are my opinions, not all members of the military. And that's again was from MCJK. And again, I had his permission to share his statements with you all. And sorry, I was reading it out loud and it probably sounded really weird, me reading this out loud. So this is why I do not script my videos. That's why I just don't read off a script. I just, just say whatever's on my mind. Woo. But this is how I know how to help people from the military. And if you are a veteran and if something really helped you and you want to share this, I would also be happy if you shared what's really helped you in the script in the comments below. And also, I would like to say that Micaiah B really helped me out here talking about homeless shelters for men. And Micaiah B has given me plenty of resources of homelessness. And so, I mean, if you could, for all of this research that Micaiah B has done to help people, to help men going through homelessness, I would really be happy if you take the time out to to say to Micaiah B, thank you, say thank you to Micaiah B because I mean, really nice of him to it is really nice of him to share with me all of these links that help homeless men. So this has been Renemy Kylas, and I hope that this video is really, really helpful. And I hope to make, more videos like these because there are many things that go on that you guys don't know about that I would like to bring attention to, like progeria or essential thrombocythemia. I probably pronounced it wrong, but I think it's essential dro- dro- thrombocythemia. And there's just things I just want to bring attention to. I just wish I could do more of these because, as you guys know, I'm a really small YouTuber, and if I could really help more people out, that would be nice. But, please share this video everywhere. Share it. Feel free to send it to a bigger YouTuber so that they could share it everywhere. And if you like this video, please hit that like button. Be sure to click on the like button. Be sure to click on the subscribe button, and please leave a comment because that really does help out the channel. And thank you for all who has supported me thus far. I really appreciate all of you, and I really appreciate all of you who wants to help out our veterans. Bye bye.